Welcome back to another video. My name is Abby, and today we are talking about how your cybernetic mechanism is holding you back. Now, if you want to learn more about how your brain works and to increase your self-awareness and liberate yourself in life, go ahead and start right now hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. So how is your cybernetic mechanism holding you back? Well, we're going to take a deeper look into what your cybernetic mechanism is, how your RAS has a role in what it does, and also your amygdala. So first, your cybernetic mechanism. An easy example of that in the external world is cruise control. Think about it. If you're in a car and you put it on 60 miles per hour, you're going to go as long as the road is flat and smooth. It's just going to keep it steady. Now, if you start going up a hill, the car is going to have to put more gas on, so it's actually going to have more toll on the engine to keep you at that 60 miles per hour. And after you get on the top of that hill, you're going to start going down, so it's actually going to reduce and hold back so that your car can maintain that 60 miles per hour. The same thing is happening in your life. Your cybernetic mechanism is making sure that you stay around your set point. And what is your set point? It is who you think you are, what image you have of yourself inside your psyche. So this can be how you see yourself financially, how you see yourself in regards to relationship, in terms of your career, in terms of where you can live. It goes on and on and on. Every single aspect of your life, you have a way that you see yourself, and your cybernetic mechanism is basically built in there so that you'll stay there. Why? Because it's seen as safe. I'm a very visual person, and I thought that this might help a bit. So this is my elaborately artistic stick man, and this can represent you. So we'll give you a little smiley face here. Right here is going to represent your self-image, who you think you are, how much money you think you can make, what kind of love you think you can have, what kind of job you think you can have. So as long as those are here, you're safe. This is your comfort zone. This is what you've always known. Now, if your aspiration is to make a lot of money, and this money is outside, so say this is $50,000 a year, but out here is $100,000. That's a zero. That's a zero. But if you're wanting to make $100,000 and inside your cybernetic mechanism you only have $50, as you try to get out here, your cybernetic mechanism, your RAS, and your amygdala are going to want to stop this, because this is seen as danger. Inside here is seen as safe. It's seen as comfort. It's seen as familiar. Because it's familiar and you've done it before, it's kept you safe up until now, it wants to stay in here. This is kind of your safety realm. So just the same as if you've gotten relationships that aren't great and they always leave you feeling like you want more, and you desire this unconditional love. Anytime you try to get outside over here, you want to go from here to here, your cybernetic mechanism, by use of your RAS, your reticular activating system, and your amygdala, they're all looking for you to stay in. So when you get outside of that, that's seen as danger. So even though you can be happier and have a greater experience outside because of how it's making you feel, not because of the external material thing, maybe it's making you feel you have a greater sense of safety. It's making you feel less stress that way. Your amygdala is going to say no. It's going to release cortisol because it's saying, whoa, danger. It perceives real or perceived danger. Your RAS, your reticular activating system, is there as a filtration system. So when we look at the old example of you want to go from $50,000 to $100,000, even though that's going to bring you more options, give you the ability to choose nicer things and potentially a nicer house, safer and all this, your RAS is going to say, no, actually, that $50,000 is what she's looking for, or you're looking for, so it's going to block out any job, any opportunity in which you can have $100,000. Because deep inside, you keep saying, I can't have that. Oh, I've never experienced that. Oh, why can't I do it? I'm not worthy. And everything you think in terms of it being outside your realm, you're going to filter, you're going to tunnel vision to find in life that experience that you keep repeating in your head. And we've talked before in my other videos about how important thoughts are, because thoughts ultimately create your reality. Whatever you are thinking, whatever you're giving attention to on a consistent and daily basis, you are going to be nurturing. Imagine it water. Whatever flower you give more water to, it's going to grow because it's going to have the nutrients and and the nourishment is necessary for it to grow. So if it's doubt and fear in a situation that you don't want, less money, the career you don't want to live in, a relationship you don't want, even though you'd have a greater experience in life, a more fulfilling and happier version of yourself, you'll stay in the familiar. You'll stay in that cybernetic mechanism until you change how you see yourself, until you change your deep inner cybernetic mechanism, just the picture, the box you have around yourself. Anytime you step outside that box, your RAS is going to filter it out, and your amygdala is going to release cortisol saying, whoa, this is stressful, this is not safe, we don't want this. So really, if you're wanting changes in your life right now, rather than trying to go out and make yourself suffer or push it harder or whatever it is that you're saying right now, when you keep seeing changes that aren't consistent, you need to dive deep inside and ask yourself, who is it that you think you are? What is it that you think you deserve? What box have you put yourself in? Because that box, you can expand it, you can change it. You can see yourself as somebody making $100,000 in that unconditional love relationship or having that dream career. The person responsible for making those cybernetic changes is you. You're the only one who can ever make those deep changes. So now that you understand how your cybernetic mechanism is holding you back, and the only way to really make true change in your life is to change how you see yourself. Allow your RAS to see situations, your frontal lobe to start asking yourself and seeking out in the world, well, okay, what is the greatest expression of myself? Who do I want to be in life? And it will allow those filters to start to shift and open up so that you can intake what is already in your environment right now. Even though the doubts and fears might be there, you can understand that you're not in danger, you are safe. You're making a choice to go outside of where you've been before, and that's called the unknown. It can be uncomfortable, but it is not dangerous, and it is not a reason why you can't do it. Uncomfortable feelings can arise when you've done things you've never done. It's unfamiliar. It doesn't have to go into scary. It doesn't have to go and trigger all of your doubt. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like. It helps to support this channel and spread this information. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.